Hello, my name's Stuart. This is my channel, Middle-Aged Runner, 60 years old, and I got back into running recently after a long break, like 40 years, and this channel is going to be really chronicling my hopeful progress to see where I can go with it, and I'm hoping for some feedback. If you're watching this, the odds are that you're also a runner, maybe a middle-aged runner just like me. Maybe like me, you used to run seriously and you want to now see how far you can go with running. You want to do the right things. You don't want to get injured. You want to make reasonable progress. You want to have targets that you're going to hit. And that's where I am. So, I mean, just to summarize, I started doing a park run 3 months ago, and there are about 60 runners every week. It's a park run which is on a coastal town. So we run along the promenade, and we do 2 circuits, which equals 5,000 meters. I started about 3.5 months ago with no training behind me, and I've come from running 38 minutes, and I've got my time down to 32.5 minutes in 3 months without any other running, only doing this park run every 2 weeks. Now they have it every week. I've been doing it every 2 weeks, and that's the only training that I do. I started off running non-stop the first 2 weeks, and then I decided to try a running and walking strategy, which I found actually helped to get my time down. But obviously I'm not really happy with running and walking. The strategy I've been using is run 50 paces, walk 50 paces, and then in the second half of the race run 60 and walk 40. I mean, that sort of improved my time down, but I don't really want to be walking when I do these 5k runs. So I've decided to try and improve by taking it seriously, and I've been watching YouTube videos warning what to do, what not to do, how to improve your time, etc., etc. There seem to be lots of opinions, lots of approaches. A lot of people disagree with each other. And I think that my main concern is to have steady progress, avoid injury, because really one of the problems I've had with getting back into running is sore legs, twinges in the legs after running, that kind of thing. Quite a lot of soreness, stiffness, which I suppose I should expect. However, things have improved a lot, and I'll talk about that in my next video. Or I'm going to do quite a few, because obviously I don't want to put everything into one video, but this is really my introduction. The picture which I've posted on my YouTube avatar, yeah, that shows me, that shows me in the 5k race, and I know I look absolutely awful and dreadful. That's me shuffling around the course. I'm hoping that I will be able to improve, and I'm currently running, 32.5 minutes. I've set myself a target of, let's say within 6 months, I want to be running that K in 25 minutes. Let's be realistic. 25 minutes, I'm 60 years old, I'm 186 centimeters tall, I weigh about 83 kilos, my BMI is okay, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I lead a fairly healthy lifestyle. I normally walk about 6-7 miles a day anyway, even when I'm not running. And I've been doing that for years. I'm just a big walker. But let's face it, walking is no substitute for running, and walking does not strengthen the heart. I mean, it keeps the legs in kind of rudimentary shape, but it doesn't really do much more than that. So I've got a number of obstacles which I've got to overcome in order to hit my target. So okay, well that's my introduction. I live in the UK, I live in Scotland specifically. I'm divorced, I live on my own. I see my partner at the weekend, and in fact she's the one that got me into the 5k running, because where she lives there's this park run every week, and as part of the weekend she's got a daughter who she wanted to do that park run. She's 10 years old, and I thought it would be a good idea for me to do it as well, and it's got me back into running. So okay, so I'll talk in the next video about what am I going to talk about in the next video? Okay, I'll talk about my past involvement in running, and what I was doing, where I'm coming from, and what exercise I've been doing in the last 40 years since really I stopped running seriously. And I wasn't running seriously for a long time, but I did reach a certain level when I was about 19, 20 years old. So I'll talk about that and relate it to what's happening with me at the moment and what I'm hoping to achieve. Okay, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that video, and I'll be back again soon. Bye for now.